Hey guys, this is Starcraft and welcome to Caesar Starcraft English commentary. After a couple of hours of hiatus, maybe 1 or 2 days, I'm back. Another one of those flashathon, another flashes out. This is Group F, round of Flash, and we'll be having Flash duking out against random players, and we have a very exciting player today that I'm going to show it to you momentarily. Just give me a second here. Yes, that's right. It's going to be Larva, your favorite Zerg, freaking insane father of three. Mainly streamer turned into professional gamer, whose sole purpose and existence is to go online and just do some crazy stuff on stream. Yeah, that's right, Lavo. I have not seen him since. I'm not sure exactly what the previous ASL he participated in, but I think after that he stopped going for professional gaming, and instead he just play online for fun. But he's still very good, and his opponent today is going to be Flash. Of course, Flash is training for the next SSL, and he's going to have to play against very weak players because he cannot play against very strong ones. But what is so special about today's match? Anyways, I'm going to tell you, Flash and Lava played a series of, I believe, something like 13 to 14 games. I don't have the time in the world to cast them all, so I picked the best one, and you gotta believe me when I say I don't know what happened in this game. I don't know the outcome. I don't know who wins. But I have some freaking Notre Dame hunchback that this game is going to be epic. And what's even more epic is that Lava plays this entire series naked. As you can see on the bottom right corner of the screen, he's got his top off. I'm not so sure about his bottom because we could never really confirm what's down there, below the surface. But we could, reasonably suspect that it might be nothing because, why would you wear anything if your underside is not shown on camera, right? Like me, when I have a meeting with somebody, I just put on my shirts and my jacket, and then at the bottom I wear nothing because there's no need to. No one even sees it anyways, so there's no need to wear anything. So that's what I suspect Lava has been doing in this series of 13 or 14 games. But anyways, I picked the best one of all of those games for you guys, and it's gonna be what's now Terran versus Zerg, and the map is going to be Radeon. You can see the map artifact here. It looks like Flash to be located top right, in the green color because there's no other color. If you're going to be going for your own game, then it's the only color that you have is okay. What's happening here? Looks like Flash is going to try to run away from the Zerglings. And the Zerglings are having some problem trying to kill out Flash's SCV, so that's very unfortunate. But anyways, behind this, Flash is gonna expand, and the game is gonna go on from there. Yeah. So should I tell you about what happens in the other games between Flash and these and Lava? Maybe I should not. We should not, because it might tell you the story, what happens in this game. But just keep in, just rest assured that this game is epic. And by the way, today as well as the upcoming days, I will be traveling. Actually, I'm traveling right now. I'm using my 15-cent microphone that I bought from the Vietnamese Walmart. So if you can tell the quality difference with the other Chinese expensive, nah, not really expensive, but a little bit more than 50 cents. The quality of the mic is different. Please let me know in the comments. If you think it doesn't freaking goddamn matters, maybe I just use this mic because this mic is cheap. With this mic, I don't even need to get your coffee money anymore because it doesn't cost me anything to get this mic. Of course, I just need to pay for the computer and, I don't know, pay for the table that I put my computer on, pay for the chair where I rest my butts, and pay for the rent in the office where I place the computer. But all of that is just pennies. The most expensive thing is the mic. So if this mic is good for you, let me know. If it's not good, whatever, let me know as well. Yeah, so Flash versus Lava, and if you have already seen in my other cast, and Flash has had some mixed results playing against top programmers. Against Protoss, he's mainly lost. Against Zerg, however, he's done some decent games against some of the players. So let's see how he's going to perform against another very strong player here. And looks like we're going to be having Flash located at the top right. I think I already told you that. Lava's at the bottom right, and we're going to be having Bio coming up from Flash right. It's going to be going very standard. Second barracks on high ground and Academy and Engineering Bay. As for Lava, he's revealed that he's got his 3 bases up already, and the bottom left side of the map is going to be where he goes on to this map, Radeon. If you take that map, if you take that third base where Lava has taken, he automatically gets the high ground for free. Of course, you need to defend the low ground first because it's not obvious that he will get it, especially in the early to mid game stages where Terran's very strong underground with very powerful bio pushes. He's gonna have to defend here. Let's see how Larva does it. Looks like we're gonna be having another SV coming out to scout. Now the importance of scouting for Terran is very eminent in this first game. Excuse me, in the opening part of the game. And where the Zerglings going? They can actually just snipe the other Marine, but Larva's freaking like on coke, man. He's completely off of the game, and this might be happening because he's played so many games. I think he went on a TvZ freaking goddamn marathon for something like 8 hours. Anyways, looks like Flash is scouted and he sees a Spire for free. He doesn't need to scout, he doesn't need to scan, he doesn't need to invest any, a single Marine, a single Fireback to move out. A single SV gives him the information he wants. He's gonna try to move towards the bottom left of the screen as well, and he's gonna get some free information. Of course, maybe Larva is not making that many Zerglings, and maybe that is what Larva intends to do. He want to kind of minimize the number of Zerglings he needs to make, and to exchange for that. In exchange, he need to actually review a little bit of his build. But anyways, we will have the seconds going up. It looks like the Marine's gonna start to move across the map now. We try to go towards the bottom left, and looks like the SV is gonna die. We're gonna be having 3 seconds come up. Is it gonna be enough and on time? Looks like the Marines are stimming. He moved right across the map, and he's gonna try to attack now. It's gonna be an evolution chamber. Evolution chamber is gonna get sniped. Evolution chamber is getting destroyed. So I think Larva lost his evolution chamber there. That's really unfortunate. I think he plays a little bit too far forward, to be honest. But anyways, looks like Flash gonna back up now, and Larva's gonna have a chance to breathe a little bit more. Not that his skin doesn't, not that his skin needs more. It's more air already. I mean, no pun intended. This is what he looks like right now. First of all, this is what Flash looks like, and this is what who's the other guy? Larva. Larva looks like this. Maybe I turn off Flash. You can enjoy Larva's sexy body for a second. Anyways, yeah, that's what we have coming into this game, and looks like we are at what, not a 6 minute, almost a 7 minute of the game. It's not yet very clear who's ahead. Looks like we're gonna be having Zerglings and coming from all sides to trying to go for a surround here. But I think it's gonna be just enough for Flash to back up. He's doing fine. So he's trying to go for a surround, but not able to do so. And I think the Muches are not making themselves visible right now. I'm not so sure if the Muches are even made. For now, we're just going to be having Zerglings around 7 minute mark of the game. Is that going to be the right timing for the Muches to actually appear or what? Because the turrets are up, like several turrets are up everywhere. So either Larva is completely bluffing and going for, I don't know, looks like Splash has scanned. He wants to see something at the expansion. He's not checking the expansion. He sees a lot of Zerglings moving across the map. So he maybe kind of knows that there's going to be no mutualist. So that's that. We're going to be having double starport coming up now. And behind this, Larva is gonna... Okay, there are the mutualists. There we see the mutualists start to appear. By the way, I have a question for you guys, Zerg players. I mean, if if it doesn't cost anything to not go for any mutualists, to just use that money to go for faster attack, or to go for another hatcheries. If that is so beneficial, why don't the Zerg players do it so much? Why don't they just skip the mutualist and force the Terran to make like 6 or 7 turrets for nothing? And then when the Terran realizes a mistake and they start to move out, you would have a better economy. And with that, hopefully you're going to be having even more mutualists or maybe lurkers or something like that, and that's going to be able to help you win the game. So what is that? Because I don't understand. I mean, maybe the answer is obvious and I just don't see it. Maybe the answer is that if you don't make mutualists, you would die to the Marine push. But I feel like you can just gain like 30 seconds or even a minute of time. If you are not making mutualists for 30 seconds or 1 minute, you could actually be making drones, right? You could be taking up faster because the gas is not being used. And the mutualists are, I don't know, I feel like it's always a rock, paper, scissors. So if you are Terran and you go for fast turrets and your enemy has gone for slow mutualists, then you lose, right? But on the other side, if the Zerg player has gone for slow mutualists but the Terran doesn't make any turrets at all, then the Terran player wins, right? So I think it's always a kind of rock, paper, scissors element into all of these calculations between these players. But anyways, we're at the 9 minute mark of the game and Flash is still out there trying to control the area. Larva is, I think, lost a couple of mutuals already without doing any kind of damage at all. I think he lost 1 or 2 mutuals just purely due to the fact that he microed them very carelessly. Anyways, this first group of bio is out there in the middle map looking for something. I have a very terrible position in this freaking goddamn hotel, guys. Did I tell you I'm traveling? Yes, that's right. Today I'm traveling. I'm in the city of Da Nang, which is a very seaside-ish resort kind of town. But the hotel where I'm in doesn't even have a table. It's got a corner. it's got a corner and there's like a freaking slate of wood, and I can barely put my laptop on, and there's no space to actually put the rest of my hands or arms or mouse. It's just a freaking small square. Anyways, nice attack by the Irradiate, but the Clone Scourge was great. The Clone Scourge was great, but anyways, the counterattack from Terran is going to be fast and deadly here. It's going to be swift retribution. It looks like these Witches going to have to back up. There's going to have some lurkers behind this, because Witches alone will not cut it for Lava. Alright, looks like Flash is making more factories. He's making the mech switch very early. I know that Flash is the king of mech switches, and he's been showing that application of that theory in practice in several of his TvZ games. But going for this mech switch before the third command set even lands is kind of new to me. I have not seen that. Usually we see the mutualist, excuse me, the mech switch happens when, you know, for example, the Zerg has taken the fourth base and Terran cannot penetrate the front two defenses with the Sunkens. Then we see the mech switch, but he's making the 3 factories right now, so that's very interesting. Anyways, yeah, it's gonna be making vultures. So the 4th factories, man, there's so many factories. Behind this Lava, I think possibly have the 4th base under construction now, or like you're gonna be seeing Flash going for huge economic pushes here. He's making so many command center. He's banking on the fact that his bio on the ground, couple of the science surface activity is going to be to deter any kind of Zerg reinforcement or Zerg counterattack, and he might be rightly assessing so, because it looks like Lava is focused primarily on defense right now. He's Magnetis Canals, he's Sunken, he's got Scourges in critical location to kind of stop any kind of drops, but Flash is not dropping. Flash has switched to Mag, and Lava doesn't see it. He doesn't have any kind of presence inside of the Terran's main base to see the factory counts. So that's going to be something that Lava's got to think about. He's got to be wondering, do you have an expansion? He doesn't check the top left at all. As you can see, the only red stuff he's got is near the top production, and of course that base is, is completely given. You know that there's going to be base. There's going to be no other reasons why Terran would not have a base on this this side of the map at this time. Anyways, double army coming up, and Flash is upgrading mech furiously. We're going to be having an insane mech switch here, and we might be heading towards a direction where we're going to be having Queen versus tanks and Goliaths. That's going to be very fun to watch. Anyways, looks like the vultures going to start to move towards the bottom left, excuse me. They are slow vultures for now, but they're going to be actually speed up a bit more. We're going to have an SCD transfer to a top left on the screen. We are at the 12-minute mark of the game. Flash has got 150 supply, very high supply for Flash. I would say that Zerg has possibly get something like 120 now, depending on how many hatcheries he's got. Anyways, it's trying to go out there, but you can see how clumsy Lava is. Very late reaction, and he doesn't care at all about the micro of those Scourges. Maybe this is what happens to your body when you just play too much Starcraft. What is the maximum amount of hours you have ever spent on a single Starcraft game, as a single Starcraft session? I think I've videoed game for 24 hours straight. It was not Starcraft. I played FIFA. Yeah, I played FIFA for 24 goddamn hours straight. And I played Left 4 Dead for something like 12 hours straight, but never Starcraft. I think maybe Starcraft, the maximum I've ever played is something like maybe 7 or 8 hours. Yeah, I played the entire night a couple of occasions. So I started playing around 9 o'clock at night, and I would finish at 6 o'clock in the morning. So that is the maximum I've ever done. So what about you guys? How many hours maximum of Starcraft have you ever played? Back in the days when you were still virile. Of course, now you're impotent, so I don't really care. Back in the days where you were still a thing. Anyways, looks like huge mech push, mech and bio combination coming up, and what is Flash whining about? I'll also show exactly. Let's check his face. Maybe he forgot to upgrade something. Anyways, Definers is out, and Flash is not very happy about something. He's moving across the map. He's looking for openings, but the Zerg has got the 4 bases and a 2 corner setup, so that's very good for Lava. And we're going to be having, of course, complete map control here for Terran, but the Defilers are out, and we have Dark Swarm and Red Liquid, Red Blood, then those times are going to be kind of in danger spots. So we shall say it looks like a lot of mechs is getting created, and Defiler going for a counter attack. He needs to stop this with the vultures. He looks at those openings, and it's going to be a nice Dark Swarm by Lava in the middle map. It looks like Flash has kind of left a hole in his defense. He's going to be having nice attacks and one drone getting sniped, but now there's going to be a lot of vultures. A nice Plague, but there's nothing to finish those units off. Flash is on 4 bases, making a 5th one. I'm not so sure about Lava. I'm pretty sure he's got at least 4 bases. He cannot expand to the 5th and 6th one for the timing. We're going to be having ultras and lurkers happening now. Looks like a huge attack is going to be happening, but I think I saw a Plague there against those incoming units, so they will be completely soft enough for the next battles. I think only the bio was plagued, not the tanks and the vultures. So that's very, very nice. Anyways, huge minefield getting laid out to kind of stop any kind of counterattack, but the counterattack goes through. Anyways, a lot of red stuff moving across the map. They're gonna be able to do some nice splash damage, but only against the vulture. Not very efficient. You want to actually splash damage against the tanks. But yeah, so that's, I think Flash is to control the game fine. As you can see, he's maxed out. Freaking goddamn insane. 15 minute mark of the game and Terran is completely maxed out. He can still even make more, but huge counter attack coming from Lava and nice Dark Swarm coming all over the thing. These tanks need to unsiege now. They don't unsiege and it looks like Flash will be losing at least 5 or 6 of his tanks, but he's gonna make more because he's got so many factory. The macro machine that Flash is just freaking impeccable, but his APM is not so high. As you can see, his APM is only around 180. That is Snow's APM, and that is not a Terran's APM, let alone an ex-god APM. Anyways, more tanks coming out and setting some position in the middle map. Now the problem with Mech as Terran is you need to make sure you constantly put down mines. Mines is the thing that win the game for you, not the tank or the allies. You need to put down mines to slow down the Zergling counterattack, the backstabbing action. You just slow down Ultras to actually soften them up before the tanks come in and finish up the job. You need to constantly put down mines, and actually Flash has been having some problems in the past with this kind of build where he did not put enough mines, or maybe he didn't have time to put on the mines, and the Zerg could actually just kind of completely, breach his defenses. Anyways, looks like the 6th base is the 5th and the 6th base for the Zerg player is possibly going to be coming up. HD 830 and 330 clock project. Anyways, we have a nice counter attack by Lava to the top left quadrant, but he doesn't have enough forces to penetrate. He might try to go for drop. Drop would be a nice strategy also on this map. But it looks like for the time being, Lava is just concentrated on getting his 5th and 6th bases up, and Flash actually doesn't have enough forces to stop those bases from coming down. We'll be having more forces coming in. I think that Lava is not putting enough efforts into breaking the right lane. As you can see, there's so much green stuff in on the right side of the map, and those are all mines. He's focused on counterattacking on the left lane, but I think you need to kind of focus a little bit more on counterattacking on the right lane as well, because you have a lot of hatcheries on the bottom right corner of the screen, right? At least 3 hatcheries. So you need to use them. Anyways, the counterattack is happening at the top left quadrant. We do have some tanks in here. Looks like there's going to be a mine drag. No, not possible. Flash 167 supply. Not so sure about Lava. At this point, the only thing I'm sure of is Lava is completely naked. As you can see in this photo here, Lava is playing like a freaking, I don't know, like a tribal leader. And look at his face. Look at his hair. I mean, he looks definitely like one of those guys in the 1960s. One of those Japanese office worker who just works really, really hard and comes back home feeling nothing, feeling completely exasperated, exhausted. Anyways, what's happening now? Looks like we're going to be having Flash going up to 6 bases. Lava, 5th command center is, oh my god, we're going to be having a drop now. He could actually drop right here, but he prefers to go to the main, and there are some turrets, but I think not enough. Looks like the drop has commenced, but we're going to be having a slight base trade. Nice attack, and where's the Dark Swarm? Where's the Dark Swarm? The Dark Swarm is not here. Zerglings are dying. You need to have Dark Swarm. Looks like we're going to be having a scan, but inside those overlords there are 0 defilers. That's really, really unfortunate, but Ultra's coming out to harass, and that's going to be very nice. At least Lava is able to actually stop the SV mining the gas for some time. Flash forgets to put down his SVs on the gas. We're going to have another attack on this left side of the map. There are some tanks, but the mobility of the overlords are just completely overwhelming. Nice attack, and this one has got a Dark Swarm, so these tanks can get pushed all the way down, and Lava need to focus on attacking the infrastructure at the top left and not go down the ramp. He doesn't need to be down there at all. He needs to kind of stay up there and use his lurker line to the full effect. Another attack against the top production. Looks like this is what happens when you play Mech, man. I mean, this happens when you play, anything. When you play against Zerg, you need to think about the Dark Swarm, and you need to actually spread your forces out and maintain control. But especially when you play against Mech, because Mech is all about siege position. And for the siege position to work correctly, you need to have minefields set up prior to actually having the siege position. Anyways, looks like Flash has abandoned this base squad at 2 o'clock position. But we're going to be having some Zerglings attacking. That's going to be nice. But this is going to be the end of the drop, unless Lava has come out with more drops behind this. I think it's, at the moment Lava lands those Dark Storm, you need to actually think about reinforcing it with more Overlord's drops. Looks like another attack is going to be happening against the top faction, and that base is completely breached. There's nothing there. But Vultures coming here, and this looks like Lava doesn't have time to set up the 5th to the 6th bases either. So that's slightly unfortunate. That is fine. Zerglings going to try to attack. I think now Flash is kind of maybe slow it down a little bit. We're going to be having nice attack. Ultra is coming out, but that last Ultra alone is not going to be enough to actually tackle that position. Anyways, more forces coming out, and Lava is not reinforcing this drop. Maybe he's reinforcing. I don't know, because that dark storm seems to be there forever, like a long time ago. Oh, anyways, at the 20th minute mark of the game now, and it's still not yet clear to me who's going to be the win. But I would say that I think Flash still got the advantage, because you can see Larva is still on 4 bases. He's not allowed to set up the 5th and the 6th one, and the 6 o'clock position is actually not even occupied right now. Anyways, his command center is going to land, and Flash has got 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's got 6 bases. He's got a lot of bases to work with, and Lava's got very few. Anyways, a nice attack happening here. We're gonna be having Ultras doing some flash damage. The drop inside the main, is it gonna get deployed or not? Looks like the overlords are moving there, but they're not revealing themselves just yet. Looks like the Terran's gonna try to siege, but there's nothing here. Okay, we do have some local drop, and Flash has lost a lot of SCV in that engagement. As you can see, his his SCV count has dropped a little bit there. So maybe I'm just gonna review to you what happened in the other games, because now it's gonna be possibly the right time to tell you the background to this story. So apparently Lava has lost a lot of games to Flash prior to this game, because due to the fact that he was just basically exhausted after playing games after games after games of Starcraft. This tribal leader from the 1960s Japanese, freaking man versus corporation culture. But anyways, yeah, this is a real drop now. That was not a fake drop. So Flash is kind of stretched out very thin here on the various corners of the map. This map is going to get retaken. That's fine. But yeah, Lava is trading nicely with his Ultralink attack. But what is next? You need to think about the 6th base. More attacks happening in the middle of the map. And these Ultralists are going to be clearing out the 12 o'clock position. But that is not exactly what is needed right now. You need to think about getting up new hatcheries. And maybe now the 6 o'clock position has been claimed by Lava. I'm not so sure exactly yet. We're at the 21st minute mark of the game, and Flash got 160 supply. He's finally reclaiming the bottom left, but it will be a long time until you can actually get it completely securitized, because drops can just come back. Anyways, looks like Lava's gonna just send everything to the middle area now. He attacks the top left. I don't know if that's gonna be a right idea or not. You need to think about retaking the top left, man, not attacking the middle, because the middle, of course, is easy to attack, but that base has been mining out for a long time. He doesn't actually have that much, strategic value. There's going to be more drops happening now. Where those overlords going? And I mean, it would be very nice if during these time there's a way to actually snipe those overlords, like Valkyries or something. But I guess Goliath will do just fine. Looks like one overlord is going to get dropped in this base. I mean, this is just so that seriously, it's very hard to play mech against this kind of Zerg player, when Zerg is just going for drops everywhere. And any overlord that you can see could be potentially a moving bomb. It could be an empty overlord for feigning purposes. It could actually be an actual moving atomic weapon. Anyways, I would still say that Flash is ahead, because given the fact that he's just able to replenish his mech army very quickly. I think he's got full upgrades now. You can take a look at one of those tanks later, because everything's completely freaking goddamn hotkey. Why doesn't Flash just make like a Wraith or Valkyrie? It's going to be just so much easier. But anyways, looks like Lava is gonna try to redrop here. We're gonna be having some twists coming up, and this is rather late. You actually need to have a lot of tanks and Goliaths, as well as Vulture in position. There's gonna be a drop. Is it gonna be just enough? Not, they finally need to get deployed. Looks like so many overlords are falling though. Looks like they're not dropping the right thing, and now they're gonna be dropping the right thing. They need to actually drop against the unsieged units, so that the siege unit attack them. It looks like this drop has stopped right here. Not so sure if there's any more stuff inside the overlords or not. Yeah, I think Lava is running out of ideas, right? I'm quite sure he doesn't have any more bases, unless I guess he took the 6 o'clock position. I don't know about the 8:30 and the 4 o'clock positions. I think those are not yet taken. But yeah, anyways, Flash is also having trouble just finishing off the game. Okay, anyways, yeah, this position is going to get busted now by that a small, excursion of zonings and ultras. Flash has discovered the top flash, the 6 o'clock position. He's going to hit everyone there now, and this is possibly going to be the final battle. The ultras got completely steamrolled there, with the irradiate tanks going to be getting siege in the middle of the map. We have the new base coming up. Those drones going to get massacred by the vultures, and Flash just have impeccable timing. He knows exactly when a hatchet could possibly go up, and he just sends the units out. Oh my god, a single tank shot destroying those double defiler. This might be the final battle between these, very nice, handsome boy T2 machine versus the tribal leader of the. Maybe I'm just gonna put Lava in front so you can see his face a bit. No, not put him behind. We can't put him behind. His body is too big. Anyways, yeah, the final battle might be coming now. It looks like Lava is gonna send everything over. Those tanks are very nice, but they will get completely wrecked by the splash damage, I think. Anyways, the tank's gonna start to come out here in this base will fall. Lava is just not good enough, guys. I think this game is going to go to Flash now. Flash got everything cleared in the back. And GG, Flash says He doesn't say GG, no Thanks for watching. you like this, guys, feel free to buy me a coffee. The link to that is going to be in the video description. I will see you soon. Bye.